Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back. Now we're starting this episode with the fun things in life, that is some conquering. It's quite profitable too, not only that we do need the islands, but we do get some nice loot out of them from time to time. Like in the last episode where we got around 70,000 credits. That helps us a bit right now because my balance is not looking that great overall. Now we start the attack right away, floating into the harbor area there. Ooh, getting a bit stuck there too. Shouldn't be too much of a problem here, as we can see, and we're quickly taking down the Alonso Island with the fur on board. Demon's Pity it's called. I would like to call it Demon's Pit, more likely. And while we watch this, I also want to thank all my Patreon supporters for your support. You guys are awesome, and if you like to support me, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The link is in the description. There you go. Island has been conquered. And with that we take it over. Alonso is furious, but that's fine. Oh, look at that. Teutonic Technical. I'm getting really jiggly over here. This is not that great, really. Hunting cabin productivity 40% increased. We can use this because we don't have a lot of space on this island, and it's the only fur island that we have. So bumping it up with a bit of productivity can't hurt really that much. We can also use it as an emergency financial input with 60,000 of value. There's also something here for the trade unions, yeah, and some domestic pig that we could use for a zoo. Now I do have a clipper prepared with some building materials on board. Let's get this over because I want to fortify this one ASAP, of course. Thanks Alonso also for upgrading the warehouse here right away, so we can use the maximum amount of storage for it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Miss Hunt is using the momentum. We don't have any ships over there. It's probably a bit of a mistake on my part there, to be honest. Because I've got no ship of the line now in the area right now. So they are making their way back. However, they're sailing against the wind. They're going to be a bit slow for this one here to work, right? Question is, where is she going with that? Just attacking my fishes here? That would be fine, really. Right, 1,200 negative right now. Where's my clipper with the building materials? Ah, safe and sound. On its way to the south. And there's also this frigate there. It's a race, really. It's a race right now. We need to get over there before she finished destroying my coastal areas here, because then she will probably turn her attention to my ships. That was the retaliation of Alonso. One frigate. Yeah, she continues attacking my... What is she attacking now? My fire station. Alright, you can do this, of course, if you like to. That's totally fine while my ships are on the way. Now, we can also do something else in the meantime, something exciting. Because, of course, with a Demon's Pit, we have now this island secured, at least for the moment, right? For another 27 minutes, it's safe anyway. It has the white flag mechanic. So this means the island cannot be conquered again. However, of course, there is my clipper already coming with the building materials. What we can do now is, let's head back to the New World. In the New World, I've got Kenai, and I should have a lot of rum by now. Yep, we have it. 90 tons of rum. And we can now start the straight right here from Piratello to Scanlon. I'm going to make the waypoint so that we do not touch any one of my opponents. And look at that. Now we have a clear channel here to my main island, Scanlon, right? And there should not be too much damage. I mean, there's lots of ships here from the Admiral. That's his main island, so this is really dangerous territory. But if we move over here in the north, we should be fine, really. And hopefully we are. Let's have a look and get this clipper on its way. There it is. And with that, we got the first global trade route on its way now too, with rum. That's going to be a nice input for money, right? That's going to be a nice booster there. Now, building materials, here we get 69 influence. There's still the ship of the line. She fortunately really focuses just purely on my buildings here, destroying them, destroying my industry area. That's her goal right now. And now my ship of the lines are getting closer there.
Ship under attack.
That's that. By the way, there's the beer now coming over too. Let's pause the beer for now.
Ready as we can be.
Okay, we lost the ship there. I can build some, right? Let's build some clippers. Now actually a second shipyard would come in handy. And I think we're doing this because I do need more trade ships. Let's build 2 clippers and 2 ship of the lines in the other shipyard. We can actually go ahead with a 3rd one. Let's do this. Alright, she's backing off now. We lost 2 schooners in the process. Nikush, also one of my first schooners.
Attention for the Admiral.
Let's get those ship of the lines a bit further over. There's a bit of the pirate coming in. And I think with 1 we should be fine taking down this ship of the line here now.
Ship under attack.
Steelsman. All of that pity. Just
Oh, look at that. Anne would actually like to go to ceasefire, but she demands 70,000. Of course, we can't do this. Also, we have no diplomacy option. Yeah, we're taking more damage than we need to here, to be honest. Go into the back here, so she's not able to shoot at us from the back.
Set sail.
1 more volley. There it is. And that is the end of that cargo ship here. Perhaps there's some loot. So far so good. Those are back. And my clipper, let's also enable this one here with the cannon towers. So 2 of them I would easily get. We could also be a bit nasty here to the Admiral. Placing them a bit further over here will make it possible for us to shoot at his ships a bit more early. There you go. And I would like to go ahead with 2 more than long-term wise. Right, so that we have those 4. That's a nice defense. The clipper can go back home. We will still need it then. And those riots are tenacious. What is going on? People, please calm down. Actually, I also don't need 2 warehouses here anymore. Let's get rid of this. And build us another block of houses in between. We do need the workforce anyway. Oh my goodness. Those people are furious. They demand beer. There's the ship of the line coming out. The next one, Aura. Very good. I feel very confident right now with my ships, to be honest. I mean, the Admiral is really... he's older pulling. The Admiral is probably going to be our biggest adversary here. Miss Hunt does seem to be too crippled, really, to advance any further. Look at that. The Admiral and Alonso are also at war now. So they were at the ceasefire, but they're fighting again each other. In that case, this is of course helping us all the time because no one focuses on us at the moment.
A competitor's island is under siege.
And taking over some more islands here. Oh, look at that. Alonso is taking over Miss Hunt Island. Oh, he's trying it at least. And he has a good chance of succeeding at that. We got the next clipper out. Very important. Spindle Needle. You are also going to be on my rum trade route. Because 1 ship, of course, is not enough. Kenai is on its way still. And Spindle Needle is now starting over here. There we got 2 ships there. And then we got the whole coal trade route here. With the Winged Monkey that will take over from the schooner. Nikush that got destroyed. And while we're at it, we could also Inswanel. Yeah, get us a bit more coal over. Just if we can, right? The clipper has the space for it. No, by the way, let's go with beer, right? Because we only have 1 trade route with the beer right now, and the volume is going to get only higher from now on. I think this will be safe. Holy cow, what are you doing, Miss Hunt? Trying to get into Scanlon there, keeping the pressure up, but that's very pathetic. Let's rebuild the houses that we lost, right? And I think we should also have some nice amount of beer now in. 24 tons, yep. The workers have it, right? And I think we should be activating it now for the artisans too. When is the next beer coming in? I don't see it.
You're good.
There's some beer on Blobfish.
On our way.
That I don't care about. I think we don't have the
busy,
the right beer production yet. It's at 5. Grain-wise, we're still fine. Let's boost it further. 1 more malt house. 2 more breweries. This is almost the maximum now, really. And 2 more hops plantations.
I'll do.
And let's also upgrade at least one of them here.
Ship under attack.
Awaiting new horizons.
What? Spindle Needle. What are you doing? What is Spindle Needle doing? Oh, alright, I can see it. She's not following the waypoint system yet because she hasn't started the trade route really. So in that case we need to get her over manually. So totally forgot about this. Let's get her over there and then activate it. Meanwhile, as we can see though, Kenai is coming in the right direction, so the right waypoint. Entering the old world now and getting the rum over, some 70 tons. I hope the Admiral stays clear of us. He's over here. Another thing I should be doing that I haven't noticed yet really, we do need to set a minimum stock for schnapps, of course. The reason for that is we are having a schnapps trade route to Swanell and to Jensen, and we're depleting schnapps constantly in Scanlan, and that means that people are not too happy with losing schnapps all the time. Also my balance is fluctuating a bit too much, and we can stabilize that whole thing here. Holy cow, those riots, they don't go away. Let's build another police station. We cannot mobilize because happiness in Scanlan is not high enough, especially for the artisans. We have enough windows now, so I would like to do another thing, and that is providing a service building, and that is the theater. This is something they would really like, because with the theater, we give them happiness. And as far as I know, no money though. Let's try to just work with one, because they're really expensive. So having one here probably works out the best, right? Especially once we have then paved roads, we will further boost it. I think here is the best option, just by the church. We would need to get rid of those artisans here. I could also build it here, by the way. We do have some room available. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for it. Let's build the theater over there. It's as central as can be. It is going to reach all of them. Not all of them with 100% though. But once we have the paved road, this will of course be easily possible. Beautiful building, no doubt. This will further raise now the happiness. Yep, artisans are happy now too. This should lower the chances of riots. It does not help with the balance though, unfortunately. But that was to be expected. But it's an important next step. Now look at that. We do have, for example, these guys here still have 100% variety, right? These guys here have 97, which is fine too. These guys here have only 65. So I don't have enough bricks, but just to make a point, let's get the next paved road out here. And from 65, we go now to 100% for these guys here. A bit further away, it is stuck at 70%, but we still have some more room to work here. So this should be fine, right? Paving the road then as well will reach almost all of those people. A few more we can upgrade. We don't have the perfect worker balance right now. That's of course because we have riots. I can still upgrade a few more farmers. We should be doing this over here. There you go. Let's build 2 more clippers. We do need them.
Good and ready.
And blobfish probably can work now on one of my other beer routes. No, I think we will just use this one here. Nah, it's fine. I think we are fine. And let's activate beer now for the artisans. This is going to be nice. So let's just have a look at my balance. From 500, it goes up now. 1003, 1005. And that's even with the riots at the moment, right? So this is how important it is to provide happiness goods, beer and rum. We're going to 3000 now with that, just with the beer really. And we are not even using the full potential yet. 32. Beautiful. That is just amazing now. And we are having a nice comfortable 70 tons of beer. 4 we are using right now. So in that case, we have now everything that we need for that. 3,800. Getting close to 4,000 there on the balance.
Competitors' island withstood an attack.
Oh, Alonso was not able to take over the island here. And rum-wise, there is also my first batch of rum now coming in with Kenai. And by the way, another thing that I should really do now...
Your harbor is under attack.
Where? Over here in Jensen. That's just a lost Alonso ship. Not very successful. Oh, by the way, he's got some loot for us.
Time the rigging.
Sometimes there's nice things on board, really. Next up on the list is now the rum, but as we can see, it's getting a bit busy now in the harbor area with all the trade routes, right? And yeah, they're waiting around. So I might actually get us the first pier now out. Oh, we do need some more bricks, but then we can do this. And let's get rid of one of the fisheries. I'm having them over here anyway, right? Let's build 2 more. The fisheries, that means I can get rid of them here. And by the way, I don't need that many fisheries anymore because we don't have that many farmers and workers, right? So we are still looking very comfortable on the fish. And I can go ahead and have my next pier then out there. I would, however, continue doing it then, combining it with my depots. Bear in mind, we don't have the docklands in this playthrough. So I like to have depots acting as a pier then as well, right? As a key for the piers. We have a bit of a harbor look to it, right? And then we have the connection over there and also over here, going down then into the harbor area. Very good. This one is going to be very nice for us. Right now there's no traffic jam though, so we're fine on that. Next up on the list, there it is. Rum is in now. Let's activate it. We are at 4-4 when the rum starts, and let's just see where it goes from here. This will of course really make people happy. 10 happiness now for the artisans, and of course with the rum it's going to increase now too. This should really make sure that we are having no more riots than on the island. At least for now. Propaganda can cause a few riots here and there, of course. But that's that. Rum is coming in from 4. We are going now to 5, 6. Probably 6,000 on the income. And don't get fooled that this is enough, because it's absolutely not. We have no artisan industry so far, and we need money to start investing into artisan industry. So 6,000 it is. Very comfortable, so perfect. And in that case here, we're only using a few artisans right now to boost them with the rum, right? We don't even have engineers yet. They profit way more from rum. Let's build the pier. There you go. So we have now 2 docking stations for any kind of ship that wants to get to Scanlon. A funeral city so far, but at least a thriving city. Rachel, another clipper comes out. Let's send Rachel right away to the New World. Should we get her anything with it? Yeah, we could get some 20 tons of weapons there, right? As we can see, we can always now build some Ship of the Lines. We always have enough weapons available at the point. Yeah, 20 tons are possible. Oh, not 50. Let's go with 20 tons and perhaps also a few more steel beams that we might need for anything really in the New World then. And Rachel, off you go. Let's send her over here first and then, of course, onwards to the rum. Oh, another mistake on my part. So lots of mistakes right now. We've waited with this ship here too long, Spindle Needle. So the other rum trader just left. We need to wait here again. I probably need to set an alarm for this. So in 5 to 10 minutes, we need to remind ourselves to click on active for the trade route. Castilla, another clipper comes out. Very good. This is now a buffer clipper because we are really running out of clippers at the moment. And blobfish we also have, but blobfish we probably will use now for something else. Because in Swanell, we have space, we have workforce. I would like to actually move some of my productions from Scanlon over to Swanell. That is the sausages, right? Because we do have them right now here, the slaughterhouses. We do have the pig production though in Swanell, so it would make sense. The same goes with the soap. We can do all of this in Swanell. So let's do this. We have a bit of space over here, right? Let's see. Something like that is possible. And, well, actually over here we have plenty of space really for some juicy industry. And I think when it comes to work cloth, we're really fine at the moment. Of course, we're exporting some of that too. Still, let's first of all fix the workforce problem for the farmers. Adding some more buildings here. Well, let's make another block. And then probably those blocks here that we can copy over. That's probably the end for Swanell then on that side. Might have done something here at the end of the triple road. And yeah, also a few more buildings here. But as we can see, we're getting now into the lumberjack industry, so we should be careful there. Let's build all of them at once. That's quite the expansion, also pushing us to 28 with that. Probably, yeah, probably at least the fisheries we need to reinforce. So another fishery we should have. And yeah, let's have it in this area. It's really the last one that we need for a while. And we got 3 loading ramps at this trade port, so fine. Alright, also the plague is coming to the New World now, to Piratello to be precise. Lucky us, we do have some resources left, so let's build us a hospital in the area. And with that, let's also have some ornaments in the back of it, in the form of a fence or something like that, so the sick can't get out on the other side. Yeah, this should solve the problem, really. Piratello is not that big. Now, I'm in the process of getting a few more materials over to Nairobi. That is also planks. Let's just see. We do also need some steel beams, but not that many. I always forget. I'm really prone to forget the building materials that are required for the defenses. Let's get them over here to Nairobi so we can finally start with that. Right now we're using Lord Algon and here my ship of the line. But of course, that should not be a permanent state, really. Alright, and we're getting now rid of the plague here then again. So far so good. We are doing some nice progress there. We have stabilized ourselves financially as well. And we can now start by, with the more advanced industry than in the old world. Stay tuned.